I can't quite believe it, but today is my YouTube channel's 1 year anniversary. Genuinely, this time has absolutely flown by, but the first thing I want to say is just thank you. This year has been full of so many fun, new, exciting experiences for me, and honestly, it wouldn't have been possible without you guys being here to be able to watch it with me. But for a little 1 year special, I have a few little things planned for you guys in today's video. I did also ask everyone if there was anything in particular that they would like to see, and one thing in particular that I've had a few times and also on this one was my collection display, which is kind of behind me here mainly, so I will be doing that in a part of the video. I'll also be discussing some of the YouTube analytics behind the scenes sort of thing, because I know quite a lot of people are super interested in those sort of bits. And then I'll also be talking about the progression for me over this year and looking ahead and what's to come. Hello, future editing Elena here. So after recording all these videos and starting to edit them all, I realised quite how absolutely massive this video would be. So instead of me doing it all in one video, I am actually going to be doing it in two parts. In this video, I'm going to be purely going through my whole entire collection, which is going to be something that a lot of people have already been asking for. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. And then in the second part, which will be coming out later on, I will be doing a full deep dive on the analytics behind the scenes for the first year, and obviously the progression that I've done over the year, and the goals as well that I have for the rest of for the next year, for the upcoming years. All those sort of bits will be coming up very, very soon, so make sure to stay tuned for that part as well. But for now, let's have a little look at my collection. Alrighty then, so this is the current display I have in my room, which has kind of expanded from, I have no idea what it looked like the first time that I did this sort of video, to be honest with you. So, but this is what it looks like right now. We obviously have my lovely ETB wall, which is growing and growing, which they all just have like bulk inside them and stuff like that. So I of course have my beautiful lineup of Sitting Cuties and Plushie and Funko Pop, sorry, and I recently just actually like reorganized this a little bit. So they used to be all separate, but now I kind of combine them all a bit together. So we have the Squirtle, obviously. So actually, I'm not going to go through all individually, you can see them. But obviously, of course, in the middle I have my Lapras and my Sandshrew. I need to get another Sandshrew to balance it out, because at the minute I've got 3 Lapras things. There's another guy hiding on the back there. But then I've got Lucario in the middle there. And I've got my lovely Pikachu Lego thing, which like runs when you turn the little handle, which is so cool. Then we've got some more bits along here as well. We've got this really cool manga, which is kind of just hiding there. Big Squishmallow, Lucario Mega plushie as well. Oh, me! And then there's my binders as well, which I will show you what's inside each and every one of those, but those are my own personal binders. They're not for shows or anything like that. And then on the very end over here, we have some of my old, they're the original ones, the original binders I started with when I was first getting into the TCG. So they're, you know, the ring binder sort of ones, and then we have some extra what do you call it, jumbo cards as well. So that's what the display looks like right now, which, I mean, I love it. I can't lie, I love it. Okay, so let's have a little look at my binders then. Obviously, I haven't really got a very cohesive way to how to do this, so I'm pretty much just, you know, holding my camera whilst I have a little flick through. But this started off with the first binder, which has not changed since last time, because this is my Twilight Masquerade master set. I won't spend too long on this because we all know my beloved Twilight Masquerade. I was very happy. This is my first ever master set that I managed to do, and I was super happy when I managed to get it done. And at the back of this binder, I actually have a very, very special thing, which is the packet that I opened for my 1K special. It is all the cards I got from that 1K special. I opened this pack. If you didn't watch it, then go watch it. It's a really, really fun video. And of course, pulling the beautiful Magneton holo as well on my channel for that video was really, really special. So I'm really glad that I managed to pull that. Now this one here is definitely actually the newest one, which many of you may not have seen if you don't watch my shorts. And so this is my brand new collection challenge. I'll show you my old collection challenge, which is complete in another binder, but this is my brand new collection challenge, which I'm going to be doing, which is going for every single Japanese tag team. And I've done a really fun thing where I've just printed them all out in black and white, and I'm going to then slowly fill them in, doing them in color as well. This binder's an annoying one. It doesn't want to stay open unless I hold it open, but they're all printed out in black and white, which is so cool to have a look through. And I'm just slowly adding bits. Obviously, the ones I buy for resale, I'm not giving them to myself because that would be making me lose a lot of money. So I'm just slowly adding bits when I buy bits for me. But yeah, I haven't really done a lot yet so far because I only just started it really. And I think the only show I've been to since I've started doing this collection is actually what was it, MCM probably actually. So yeah, I have not added a lot, but there is a nice amount there for me to be able to get my teeth into, which I'm very excited about because I love Japanese tag teams. Now this is by far my biggest binder when it comes to like size wise, because this is my only top loader binder actually, but it is full of some of my favorite cards and some of my prized possession sort of things. So, and vintage I guess as well. I guess I kind of put some like holo vintages in here as well. But we have my beautiful legendary collection cards. I don't know why I bought a Drowsy card. I can't lie to you guys. I don't really like Drowsy, so but I do love Legendary Collection, and clearly it just dragged me in. But these two holos I'm absolutely obsessed with. They are Light Dragonite and Light Arcanine. I love those holos, so nice. And then we have some my signed cards on here. We have two from Veronica Taylor and then one from the voice of Meowth as well, which is really nice to have all of those there. Then we have my little section of Megas. We have some of my favorite like GXs and alt arts and stuff like that I've either pulled or bought. We've got some random rainbows. The rest of it's kind of a bit random, I can't lie, because I didn't really know where else to put them. Like from here onwards it's a bit random. Like the fact that I've got amazing rares in top loaders isn't very necessary because funnily enough they're not that high value, but they're just kind of here because they're chilling and don't really know where else to put them. But we've got some level X's, nice bits. Not a very full binder, but the back does have some nice bits. We have my grading section really, which I've got a few cards here, and there's also a few other cards as well, to be honest, that I really want to get graded, but I just keep not doing it because the grading scene right now is going a bit mental with like Ace and with PSA, so it's kind of a bit like annoying to try and be able to get yourself in there, but I'll do them at some point, probably, maybe, perhaps. Now moving on to my pink binder here, which is full of like a kind of like a nice sort of collection. So the front page was like kind of just extra, and I was like, what can I put here? And I just had a bunch of baby shiny, so I was like, I'll put that there because it's quite nice. But this is the binder where basically if I collect any kind, or if I pull any kind of art rare or illustration rare or full art sort of thing and I want to keep it but I don't know where to put it, then I'll basically just put it here. But I like color coordinating them. I quite like the yeah, I don't know, I feel like it's just a nice way to display it. So clearly this is the blue, this is the blue page, which is really nice. And then I can't lie to you guys, I did kind of ransack my own binder a little bit when I first started vending. So like this one used to be completely full as well. And but I did kind of nab quite a few when I started vending. So ones that I wasn't really that like overly keen on, hence why there's some blank pages because I've like shifted some along. But yeah, this is the orangey sort of page. Some of them are kind of hard to put in the ones. Like this used to be completely full as well. This is kind of like dark. There's not really one like specific color. It's kind of just dark, but it's still really nice. I just feel like it looks really nice to see them all together. This is kind of like the yellowy sort of vibes. I don't know. Some of them are kind of like hard to be able to put in one place. This is kind of meant to be like greenish sort of thing, but then some of them aren't really green, or they're like different shades of green, or like that's like pretty much more. I don't know why it's not in yellow. I feel like there should be more yellow. But yeah, sometimes it's kind of hard to put them all together, but still nice to have a look. Obviously you've got Bulbasaur from 151. I managed to pull that myself. So those sort of things are really nice as well. And then we have like the pinky purpley sort of page as well, which is really nice. And then we've got a couple of well, actually it's brown as well, which I only have two of apparently. And then this is kind of my middle page. This is my gifts page basically. This is where if people give me there are other cards like where is it, the like this Misty's Psyduck as well was a gift. But these are kind of gifts I've gotten from people over like my channel over the time. So I kind of just, if I don't know where to put them, I thought I'd put them here. But yeah, I probably should I want to kind of put that Psyduck here as well, to be honest with you. So that's the front of the binder. The back of the binder is a little bit more chaotic, to be honest with you. We basically here have a bunch of, let me move the thing over a bit because the lighting is a bit annoying. These are basically 4 sealed promos, and I've spaced them out like this because they're the ones that have the annoying, like, since Pokemon decided to put them with the dividers, and I was like, I want to keep them sealed still though, but then obviously if I put them behind or next to each other, it's impossible to get in or out. So I've left that blank as well, just to make sure people don't like, you know, dent my card sort of thing. And then these sort of ones here, they were like my early days on Whatnot, where I was kind of just like buying little fun things. Like, I've got really nice like heart sort of reverse holo and stuff like that. There's just basically in here a massive mixture, or some bits that I've like pulled and I didn't know really where to put either. Like this Mewtwo, I kind of just pulled that. And then obviously this one here is the sealed Miraidon, which is another nice card. I should probably put that at the front as well, to be honest with you, but oh well. And then here we have a bunch more. Can my camera just stop moving? Thank you. A bunch more promos actually. There's a nice, I kind of have like quite a lot of promos at the back of this binder on other pages as well, like there. But then we have some other, this is kind of just, really is just a miscellaneous binder at this point. Like this, there's a bunch of like trainer galleries or Galarian galleries, and we have like a what do you call it, alt art up there as well. And then we have some more bits here. These really are just a bunch of like, yeah, mishmash sort of things. And then we have the all the cards from the 2024 Christmas calendar, which is nice to have all on one page like that. And then we also have just a couple of like, these are baby shinies I pulled for a video, another trainer full art I bought for a video, and then the Morpeko V Union card as well. And I think that's the end of that binder. Okay, and this one here is basically full of Pokemon that I like. They're in no particular order. It's not because I entered at the front or entered my favorite. It was just basically the order that I had them in, I guess, when I was organizing it. But yeah, so this is basically just a bunch of my favorite Pokemon. And here is beautiful page. We've got beautiful full Sandshrew page, which is so nice. Honestly, I love it. It's so good to have a little look at. That's annoying me. But yeah, obviously I think there are still some more that I need to get, but this is what I have right now. Absolutely love it. So nice. But then we move on to my boy Lapras, which obviously really nice. I've got two of these ones because they both had fat swells. Okay, don't judge. And we obviously got a lot of lovely cards, and this is going over onto the second page at this point as well. So there's going to be plenty more space for you, and I'm probably going to have to move some around for the Sandshrew as well, to be honest with you. We've got Blastoise, of course, Chandelure, one of my absolute favourites. This was a gift from my brother, so I'm very grateful to have that one. Really nice. And yeah, I'm just really happy with my Blastoise cards, to be honest with you. Also have some Gengar as well, and I think that is the end of the binder. There are a lot more Pokemon that I absolutely love. Like, I love Golett so much. Like, Golett is one of my favourite Pokemon, but I never see any cards of him. So I don't know where he's chilling, but I don't see him anywhere. Now we have my last binder, which is the completed Sword and Shield full art collection, which again, this is another binder that doesn't want to stay open, so I'm gonna have to like manhandle this a bit, but really happy to have this. Obviously I did yeah, talk about it on a short that I completed it, but I haven't actually showed you guys on a proper YouTube video yet, so this may be the first time that quite a lot of you have seen it all together, because it is so cool that I've completely finished it now, and they look so good having them all in the binder like this. So I'm very glad that I did this as a collection challenge. Honestly, highly recommend it. Very fun to do, and it took a while. It took a very long while to do, but not too long for it to like drag out. It took me a good few months, but yeah, not too long for it to be like tiresome sort of thing. But I'm still ecstatic to have it all, every single one of them, all the promos, all the shinies, every single one of them I have in this binder. Okay, so now let's have a little look at my Slab collection. And yeah, like I've said before in my last collection, I don't have like the most impressive slabs. I just kind of have a few bits here and there. Some of them are more, some of them are less, but there's a few bits here and there. Some of them I'll start, I mean, I'm not going to do it. I'm literally picking them out. I have no idea what order they're in, but we're starting off with this one here, which actually was the first ever slab that I bought. And so I'm holding on to it. Obviously, it's one of those ones where I could really easily just like sell it on because I don't really want it anymore sort of thing, but it's got a special place in my heart. It was the first ever Cardiff card show I went to, so I'm going to hold on to that. Obviously CGC 9, it's not worth a lot, but we know I love Alchemy, and yeah, it's just a really nice little memento to carry on for. But let's move on to have a look at the next one here. Another one that's like, another one's really cheap, but like it's just a nice one to have. I love the artwork, I love the horsey, obviously a lot of people know. I love the Japanese wave artwork sort of thing, so it's matching that sort of thing. Literally literally CGC 8, so I know it's not a lot, but it's still really nice to have. And then again, this is another one from the same trip to Cardiff, which again, probably one that I could just let go of, but it's just it feels like I'm really bad at those sort of things to say goodbye to those. So yeah, and another one really nice. Again, just kind of cheap. I feel like maybe this stack is kind of cheaper ones, I guess. But yeah, this is like a really cheap card, but I love the holo effect on it. It looks so nice. So another little one there. This one, beautiful Alakazam, obviously from Japanese Rocket in an 8. It was like £30, and I was like, you know what, gorgeous holo as well. So I thought I might as well pick that up. And then we have this one here, which is actually not as cheap. We have I don't know if it says like Hungry. I can't remember if it says Hungry Snorlax or just Hungry Snorlax, but it's a really cool card. I absolutely love it. And the beautiful holo on it as well. I thought it was really nice one there. So another one that I was really happy with to get. This is obviously not a cheap one, which is probably way more now because obviously the megas have gone up a bunch. That, yeah, this one's probably worth a lot more now than it was when I bought it. But really nice one there. Love Lucario, Mega Lucario card. Perfect one there. And another one to add to the favorites is the Leafeon Level X Japanese. Love this card. Such a nice one as well. Obviously, Leafeon being my favorite evolution. Love this card. Such a nice one there. Let me stack them over there and then move on to the rest. Another one here that's obviously a bit cheaper, but it's obviously you know, cool to my favorite boy. It's Lapras, and yeah, with a Legend Maker stamp on it. It's just a nice one to have in my collection. This one here actually is actually not a cheap one whatsoever. And yeah, I've debated like selling it on stuff like that, but I think it's so cool. Like, I don't know the video's doing justice on how the texturing looks in person, but it looks so cool, and it's a really niche card as well, so I'm happy to have that. Another relatively cheap Lapras as well from the collection, but what's it called, like premium, no, what's it called, the collection thing, but I can't remember what it is now, but it's a Japanese version with the holo looking very nice on that one. Another one that I absolutely love is this one. Again, it's one that I'm actually probably trying to collect raw as well now, which feels a shame because I have one in a 10. I'm not going to crack it for my binder, but I do want to get one for my binder as well. Yeah, obviously one of the Chase tag teams. Probably, again, a lot more expensive now compared to when I bought it originally, but that's the fun in it, isn't it? That's the whole fun in it. A Pikachu, which I absolutely love. And again, this one changes in price all the time, but it has a really cool like crisscross sort of a holo on it as well with the artwork. I think it's absolutely amazing, so glad to have that one on my PC as well. This vintage Macargo, I love Macargo, and I think the border, the E-Series border with it just makes it look so good. It pops really nicely. And then we have the Celebi as well. This is just like the artwork. I absolutely loved it. I grew to love Celebi a couple of London card shows ago, and this card I was like, oh my gosh, I just love it. It's such a nice one there. And so let's move on to the next stack, which is, this is all ace actually. These are my ace cards. So we've got the first one we got here, the Leafeon from Terrestrial Festival in a 10. I just thought that the artwork with it was so nice, so had to grab that one. We've got this one here. We've got the Snorlax in a 10, which actually was a gift from Pokey Swampert, so very happy to have that one in my personal collection. It's a really nice card. And then we have Lily's Clefairy, which again is another one with the custom art, which I thought was just so irresistible. I loved it. I thought it was so cute, so I'm glad to have that one. This one was a chase for me for the whole entire year actually. And I put it in my goals for 2025 video actually, was to get the Ace Tatsugiri, and I managed to grab one from someone, which is really good. So happy to have this in my personal collection. I was hunting this one down, so I'm really happy to have that one. We have another one here, the Celebi V, which I actually really want in a 10, I can't lie, because I think the artwork with it is so nice, and I think that is such a good alt art, but I would really love to get it in a 10, so hopefully I can trade up to that in a 10 at some point. And the last one was this one from Viv's Mystery Slab, which was you know, a nice little fun memento, which again I might get rid of at some point, but for now it's nice to just hold on to as a little memory sake sort of thing. And then the last little stack here we have is a bunch of random ones, I guess, sort of thing. This one is my only Beckett Slab actually, my only Beckett Slab, and I got it from my first London card show in a pristine 10, beautiful Leafeon VMAX, really nice one there, so happy to have that one. And then these three are actually three that I managed to self-grade, so this is my first ever PSA submission that I did for my yeah, my own cards which I sent in. Yeah, I knew this wouldn't get a 10, but I didn't think it would get a 7, if I'm being honest. I didn't think it would get a 7, but still a really nice card. I know there are a few little dings on the back and stuff like that, but I didn't think it would quite get a 7, but it's still a nice one to have. And then we have this beautiful one here with a fat swirl on it. Oh, I love it. Is the camera picking it up? Yeah, it is. There we go. Beautiful card. Fat swirl, absolutely love that one. And then this one here, which is something that probably I should sell on if I wanted to get some quick money, is this beautiful Blastoise. I graded it myself, came back a 10, and obviously it's for my personal collection, but right now this is going absolutely mental. So yeah, definitely if I wanted to sell this on, then it would be a good time to do it, but I'm happy with having it in my personal collection for now. And then the last one is my Grail, the only card I have in one of the lovely guard protectors sort of things. I forgot what they're actually called now. And but yeah, it is my beautiful Sandshrew Legendary Collection in an 8. Hopefully I'll upgrade it at some point one day, but for now I'm happy to have it in an 8, and I absolutely love it. It is my beautiful prized possession. Oh, because in case you guys don't know, in case you're new here, this yeah, I'm obsessed with Legendary Collection, and Sandshrew is very, very, very close second to my top Pokemon of all time, but after Lapras. So really happy to have had this one added to my personal collection. And then the last two things that are actually in this case, in my slab case, are not slabs, but they are a couple of sealed packs. So we're starting off with this one here. Oops. The bottom's come undone, oh no. We have this beautiful Diamond and Pearl one with the Lucario artwork on it as well. I think it's just a really, really cool pack to have. I feel like the coloration of it and stuff like that, really, really nice. So I'm just keeping that sealed for now. And then we also have the beautiful Lapras fossil card pack, which I have kept in the same sleeve as when I bought it. So that's how much it was when I bought it. And yeah, I'm so happy to have this. I love it. Obviously, Lapras being my boy, and having the fossil pack sealed is going to be really nice memento to just hold on to. But there you go, that is all my slabs and my sealed as well from those vintage packs. There we go. That's my whole entire collection of Pokemon cards. For now, that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. I know a lot of people have been asking for my collection just display, really. So I hope you guys are happy with it. Make sure to comment down below what your favorite thing was in my collection. It's not the most impressive thing. I know that. I know a lot of people have really impressive slabs and loads of binders, but it's my collection and I love it and I'm happy with it. But yeah, and obviously now I'm focusing a lot more on buying for resale purposes, because obviously I'm trying to get into my vending more, so I'm buying less and less now for myself at the moment, but that'll ramp up again one day. But for now, that's not my main focus, so that's taking a bit of a backseat, but I'm so happy with how it is at the moment, so hopefully you guys are too. But as always, please make sure to like, subscribe, share around, all that good stuff, and thank you so much yet again. Obviously this is coming out on my 1-year anniversary, so thank you so much for everyone that's been chilling with me, chatting with me in my comments, just liking the video, just watching the video, anything. Honestly, I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. And like I said, make sure to stay tuned for the next video where I'll be going through a lot more bits and bobs. But for now, thank you so much to my greatest loud members of my YouTube channel, of course being PokeSwamper, TechPunk Ash, and Willow Collects TCG. Sorry, nearly fumbled that last bit. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!